Good morning, happy Sunday to everybody. If you already watched my previous video about an intro to me leaving the Jehovah's Witnesses and my whole healing journey with that and everything, I definitely plan on talking about that more. I just wanted to say, good morning to everybody, and make sure you're careful with your words. Watch your words because they're very powerful, and make sure you're staying positive and it's okay to complain and vent about things, but make sure at the end of the day that you're also speaking things that you want to happen into existence rather than things you don't want. And if you have dogs or cats, make sure to kiss them and hold them tight and really appreciate them and observe them. They can teach us so many things. I watched this really beautiful video. I'll find the video and link it, but it was saying how dogs are sent here to teach us valuable lessons and to be our guardians in a way. And one of the lessons that dogs, and I'm sure cats can teach us as well, and any animal to be honest, but dogs specifically teach us how to live in the moment, and they teach us absolute presence. And so as humans, we're always thinking about the past, sometimes living in the past, or sometimes stressed about tomorrow. We're never really just fully present in here. And dogs teach us that happiness is here and it's available now, and we just have to learn to separate that human part from the spiritual part of us, right? Because we're all living a spiritual journey in a human body and a human experience. So sometimes we block ourselves from actually just experiencing joy by being stuck in our head, either looking back, looking forward. And so dogs help us to just sometimes they'll throw a toy at us or put their paw on us or make us go for a walk, do something to get out of our head and experience what it feels to be in the now. And so don't neglect your pets, you guys. Listen to them, pay attention to them, because they're trying to help you too, how to live better and live healthier. And another thing too is that they teach us, which we all know, unconditional love, but it's just so important because at the end of the day, like, you could scold your dog when they didn't really need to be scolded at, or sometimes you get irritated with them, or just in general, and they see you act that way, or you fail, or you had a bad day, or you're at your worst, or whatever, and they always show up for you and love you every single time. And that is the most beautiful type of love that you can experience, that unconditional love. And a lot of people won't treat us that way. They have their conditions, and they see us have a bad time. They see us when we're at our worst, and times get tough and they're gone, but dogs are always there. And so I think they're really here to teach us how to love ourselves even when we're at our worst, and especially others around us. And it's okay to obviously have boundaries and stuff, right? And respect ourselves, but at the same time, they teach us so much about what it means to really love someone. True love is something that never can go away. It lasts every situation and any circumstance. So just some things to keep in mind when you're feeling down or low or lonely or going through a hard time. Even if you don't have a pet, it's just really important to think about those things. I do highly suggest getting a pet though if you don't have one, if you have the time for it, of course. But my babies are just my everything. They're my healers, they're my safe space. My home is my sanctuary. And we just have so much going on all the time with work, trying to stay on top of bills and trying to exercise, trying to eat healthy, trying to take care of so many things that we oftentimes neglect just what's going on right in front of us. And it's just the little simple things that can bring so much joy in our day. And that's another cool thing about dogs. Like, they help us to realize, like, in order to be happy, we do not have to achieve these grand big things just to feel good or happy. They teach us that it's the little small things that make us happy, like going for a walk with the breeze in our face, the sun in our face, first sip of coffee, playing with a toy, watching them roll around and fall off something. Just little tiny moments cuddling together. It's just simple things are really readily available to us in every moment if we choose to allow to see it. So you are enough, you're beautiful, you're wonderful, you're loved, and you deserve to be loved just the way you are, even with your flaws. And I hope all of you have a beautiful day, and don't let other people's words control you and have power on you. At the end of the day, your mind and your heart and your soul are what matters. And it's important to remember that you don't have to be perfect to be loved, and that sometimes there is no response needed when someone is trying to say something to get to you or get under your skin or to throw you off. You don't always have to say something, and that can be really powerful as well. And yeah, so I just wanted to say this for whoever needed to hear it. I know I need to hear these things all the time, so I gotta tell myself as well. There's my new baby in the back. That's Tsunami. So yeah, I got Pumpkin right here. Say hi, baby boy. I got my little Mish right here. Say hi, mama. Got my kids back there. So I hope you guys have a beautiful Sunday. Do something relaxing, something that just makes your soul feel good. Rest. We work so hard during the week. We gotta rest on our days off. And if you're working today and you don't have the day off, just remember that you're not alone, and we all struggle and we all go through things, and really no experience is unique. I mean, you might think so, but there's people out there that are going through things, so don't feel alone. And you just have to reach out to the right people or find the right tribe and space for you to talk about your experience. And I love you.